Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? Oh, we're doing good here. Checking out this new Oris watch. Here you got the Oris box as usual, the manual under there. And this is a really pretty watch. When we open it up, take a look and see. Here we go. Now, I really like the blue on this. It makes the watch look different than all the other kind of dress watches you see. That blue is really sharp. It's not too much of a bright blue. I've seen other watch companies use other blues and they tend to be a little too bright. It's not necessarily navy and it's not a light blue. It's a nice kind of in the medium blue. Alright, see, what looks really cool about this band is if you take a look at the dial, you got the blue accents in there and the blue moon phase that matches it all. You know, it ties everything in nice and tidy. Looks good. And when you saw it on the side there, you can see it had little kind of dots. I'll try to get it to you in another angle, but there's that blue. I'm trying to get a good angle so you can see it, because the blue's a lot more impressive in person than when you see the pictures of this watch. Alright, you see that little nub there? Well, it comes with a tool, and that helps you set this watch. There's the back, red rotor. One of the things Oris is very good at is making a nice looking dress watch. This one's about 40 millimeters, and you can see the clasp is on the bottom. Oris does that in order to make the watch lean towards you when you're wearing it. A lot of people see these watches and think, hey, they put the band on upside down, but Oris intentionally does that. So instead of the watch facing away from you, it faces towards you. See, here's a little tool that comes with the watch. It pushes a button and then that helps set the days. And the bottom little nub there, that changes the second time hour there for the second time zone on the bottom dial down there. And on the other side, you have another little knob, and then that also helps you change the watch. Now, what makes this watch a little tricky is the whole moon phase part of it. So on the top there, you have the moon phase, and to set the moon phase, you have to keep going around and around to get the moon to be where it is currently in the month. And I suggest, taking a look online, see where you're at. And what I did is I went from the full moon in the center and kind of went from there, so that way I would have the moon phase correct when doing it. So with the moon being kind of a pain, it makes sense to kind of keep this watch wound at all times. Otherwise you have to reset the moon every time, and that could be a little bit of a hassle. But once you get used to it, it's not too bad. And if you're just a few days off, it's not like you're going through a full calendar year. There you go, there's that buckle on the opposite side. Slides in, punches in through there. And then, the clasp folds over. But again, this is a different complication with those push buttons on the side and the moon phase. And the moon phase does take a little bit of getting used to. But what I love is the little details that this watch has, besides like that blue I kept talking about. If you look at the white face here, it's got a really striking white to it. It's got a little bit of detail. And I like the simple, just the Oris on there. The older models that were similar to this, they had a lot more writing on it. This is a lot simpler. You can see it here on my hand. Really good size watch for a dress watch. Doesn't stick up too high. And there you go. Hope you guys like this little venture into dress watches here with the Oris Moon Phase. Thank you.